With the needle removed and the presser foot removed, you're going to need to remove this circlip from the bottom of the shaft. I have the machine tilted onto its back, and I'm going to pull down with the machine switched off this unit here so that I can get better access to the mechanism. Using two flat bladed screwdrivers, or anything that you have that can remove this circlip, you can press on both sides of the circlip and remove it from the bottom of the shaft. Might take you a few goes. And if you lose it, don't worry, because it doesn't actually need to go back on there for the threader unit to work. This is just an extra precautionary measure so that when it's in transit the unit doesn't fall off. Before you take the threader unit off, you're going to need to release a spring, a little black spring, which is attached to the top of the threader unit, and I'm using this crochet hook here, or anything you've got that's similar, to just unhook that spring off there and release it so that it's not going to get pulled down with the threader unit and stretched. Once you release the spring, if you just take your screwdriver and pop it into the slot just above the threader and below the washer that holds the spring on, you can just gently ease that and then pull off the unit. So the threader is in three parts. This is the actual threader itself, which is the replacement item. This is a link that pops into this section here. This doesn't usually come apart. If you just pop this part into here, which has got the little knurled end on it, and this onto here, you can then just align up the hole so that it will go back onto the shaft. Okay. Once you've got this aligned together, if you just present it back to the bottom of the shaft and ease it back on into place and push it home, all the way, making sure that at the back here the little knurled bit goes into the slot on the rear of this plastic. There's a channel here at the back. Just make sure it's in there, and then it will work correctly when the spring that we took off earlier under here has been replaced back into its position. You can see here where the actual mechanism goes into this channel at the back. When you switch the machine back on, this will just naturally go back into its home position, and then you can put your needle on and your presser foot and check that your threader works.